Happy Friday. Hi, friends. Hi, Constance. Hey, Patricia. Franzino's here. Woohoo. Okay. It's been a little bit of a wild ride since I got home. Thank you for all my well wishes for safe travel. We have a lot to get to today. So I just want to remind everyone that I have readings available, thewayofpositivechange.com. You pick the day, the time, the amount, everything, all there on the scheduler. Doing a prayer list since I got home. So not in the live chat, but when the video is over, if you want to place someone in the prayer box, in the Move a Mountain prayer box, just make a comment after the video is over, their name and what you're praying for, what we are praying for, okay? And card of the day, every single day, the Way of Positive Change, Facebook and Instagram, especially if you're learning. You can join us there every single morning. Today was the Tower card. And so that just means sometimes we're pushed out of our comfort zone. Something comes at us from out of the blue. Change is happening. Maybe some false thought that we were holding on to disappears, and it's time for change. So there it is. There's our Tower card. I know you guys all know it's a scary card, but it usually helps us get to where we need to go, for our soul's purpose. So it's a good card, but it can bring it can sometimes tempers flare. You lose your cool, or someone around you, even the meekest of meek can lose their cool. So every single day, card of the day. I also want to remind you, helpful hint, last time we talked about when you go out to the street and you face your home, doesn't matter where your front door is. When you go out to the street, you turn around, you face your home. The farthest left-hand corner, furthermost left-hand corner is your financial corner. You need aventurine green, aventurine, AVENTURINE, and some amethyst in that corner, and make sure that you clear that space so that you have clearing there so no clutter in that corner if you're trying to bring about wealth, right? And then the other corner, so when you're standing in the front of your house, so the far left corner is the prosperity. The far right, furthest, most back, further, you know what I'm saying. Back right-hand side is your romance corner. So you want 2 garnet, 2 rose quartz, 2 rhodonite, 2 rhodochrosite, 2 ruby, 2 any kind of pink or red stone, okay? Crystal. All right? There you go. And clear out the clutter. Clear it out. Make sure you don't have any. And then also clear the corner on that side of the house. All right. And remember, if you want a new person to come in your life, give thanks for the toads you've already kissed. And same goes for your prosperity corner. Make sure you write down every company that's written you a check, that has written a check for you, and anytime you've received a present from someone, any gifts of money, or anytime you found money, do your gratitude list. Write it down. Don't just say it out loud. All right, we have a lot to get to. So if you give thanks, you get more to be thankful for. That's the way it works in quantum physics. All right? It's just the truth. It's the truth. Just and should need to go away. Okay. I want to see if BRICS, the financial gathering between these different countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China, what's happening with this BRICS union, and they want to do their own currency, and are they going to continue to gather? Does this get stronger? Do they get more countries to join them? What's going on? Are they going to, the BRICS people? Xi, Putin. Oh, you're welcome, Stacy V. Hey, Deborah. BRICS, are they going to be successful? We're going to read on Putin again because last time I read on him, it showed him the interest in his following decreasing. Netanyahu, remember, we got terrible cards for him. He's going down. He is going down. So we're going to see how soon. Oh, I have to tell you about the dream I had about Matt Gaetz. Okay. All right. Don't squirrel. Here we go. Stay focused. Here we go. BRICS. All right. They want to do this new currency. They've got their eye on this shiny new coin. Corn. Okay. Do any of those countries harvest corn? Money, wish. Someone's not going along with them. One of our allies is not going along with them. Their base isn't good. They're not really coming from the heart here. And one of them, so either Putin doesn't trust Xi, or Xi doesn't trust Putin, or somebody is, yeah, so there's a lot of speculation here with this page of swords. Oh my gosh, they're trying to get young people involved in this. They're really, really trying to influence younger people. So TikTok, the rights and wrongs, the ethics of things, why this is right. So they're trying to get influencers to have younger people worry about the monetary institutions. Okay. Listen, this is going to grow. This is going to grow. So if this is, to me, this is almost like they're going to keep trying to go up, up. Elders and youth. So I don't really like that. We're going to have to revisit that. So you guys help me remember to look at that again. They're looking for more prospects. They're like, who else can we get caught up in this? Okay. But there's money here, but I feel like there's like a pyramid thing to this. Something's not right at the base, and that's like when we pull stuff out of the base, like Jenga, or when we pull those tools out from underneath, the whole thing falls down. So we'll take another look at that. All right, let's go straight. Thank you, Kathy Ritchie. I had a dream about Matt Gaetz, and I was working somewhere, and he came in the line, and I was making a joke about him to somebody, not, very whispering or whatever. And he came up to pay, he had to pay me, and he gave me all change. Like the last dollar that he went to pay was all in change. And I'm like, with all the money you've got, you're going to pay me in change? I got to count this low life. So let's see, last time we read on him, we had the tower, and he was getting ready to get booted because of what he did to McCarthy. So let's, all right, let's see. Matt Gaetz, his future. Is he going? Show me his 2024. Is he getting kicked out? I think people are going after him. He's spent all his money on what? Sniffy things? Are we going to see sores on his? Thank you, Patricia. On his hands next. All right. Yeah. Listen, he's losing his money. He lost a lot of money with MTG when they tried to do their circus show. Remember? I guess they were playing to the peanut gallery. He's getting hit with a lot of pressure. The thing about the 10 of Wands, you guys, if you get this card, is this is self-made. Like, you picked up the work of other people, or you took off, or you bit off more than you could chew. You took on too many things, too many projects, bigger than what you could handle. And someone has already betrayed him. All right, so he is not doing well at all. And he's trying to repair this. He is even pushing distractions away and trying to fix this as best as he could. But it isn't going to work. And he gets the same card that Elon Musk gets. There's people coming after Matt Gaetz and Elon Musk. He's getting caught up in squabbles and fights. The MAGA people try to climb over the other MAGA people. They're never in creativity. They're always in competition, right? The World card means he's gone, I think, as high as in the public eye as he could. He rose up in the chapter that he was in, and he's judged. He's going to get an offer. I think he's getting an offer to go to another place. I think this is a media or it's something that he thinks is more safe. So first he has to defend himself. He's working really hard. I think this chapter ends. He's judged. He may have a court case. There may even be a problem with a piece of property that he owns or a real estate deal. So keep your eye on that. I just don't think he does well here. I don't see him. He isn't getting the tower today, but he's definitely going along a road that's more safe. Okay. He's up for re-election January of this coming year, but we'll go into depth with him more. Right now, he's fighting. He's fighting with everybody. He may even move. It's got the real estate card, which is weird. Okay. All right. Let's throw in a gossip question. Someone wants to know, actually, I think it was Allie. Allie P wanted to know, is Lauren Boebert still together with her husband? Are they jumping in the sack? Are they still jumping in the sack? Will they get back in the sack? Did they ever leave the sack? Does she get sacked? Boebert and husband, after he got it, did he get out of jail? You guys, I don't even know if he got out of jail. Hey, Beth Cat, Boebert, Lauren Boebert and her husband, are they still doing stuff? What's the story? They did, and then they didn't. I have another king and another queen. So she saw the Beetlejuice guy, and he saw a lighter-haired woman. However, they have had this, when the strength card comes up in a relationship, you guys, they can't live with each other, and they can't live without each other. And so I think there's been more sack business. I'm just saying. So like they get together, and then they take a break. Right? But they think about each other. They don't know what they're doing. Then they spend some time together. They got into it here. They dated someone else. They got into it here. Then they take a break. because, you know, the hermit and the four swords isn't going anywhere. But then they do something with family or they have a good time, then the attraction happens and the big winky card comes up. Just saying. And then they start talking. So, now we don't have the Lovers card up at the top, but these two and the big winky card means there's still some going on. Yeah, they have this lust thing, you know. This is the Aleister Crowley in the Thoth deck. He calls it the lust of lusties card. Okay, is that even a saying? All right, I was asking about Boebert, David. Boebert, but we are going to look at Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm seeing her fall. I have the feeling Nikki Haley is just bombing out. Let's go ahead and go to MTG. I think, and I keep going. I keep just going back to that Matt Gaetz thing. I think he's just doesn't have enough money, and he's got to find something that will make him more money. I think it's a real estate deal. That's what I think we're going to hear about. MTG is threatening Speaker MAGA Mike. Will she be successful with her attack on him? I just don't think she's going to be successful with anything. I listen, Comer and Jordan wouldn't even let her talk in the hallway the other day. Did you guys see that? Well, MTG, she's threatening Speaker Mike Johnson's job. Will she be successful with her attack on him? She's been kicked out of the Freedom Caucus. It's good to see all of you here. Do me a favor and hit that like button, please, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'm almost at 11:03. I'm headed towards 12. I'm so excited. Okay. It really helps me. Okay. No, I don't think so. She is in cahoots with another person trying to go after him. No, King of Swords, Four of Swords, Queen of Cups. I think this still goes back to Putin and X45. Oh, man. All the way up, it's like, no, 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 no. And then she gets a hint from somebody, and she is going to be able to stick a thorn in his side. She's going to stick a thorn in his side because this is success with the help of another person. So if she was trying to do it all by herself, she doesn't have what it takes. But when she gets help from another person with this teamwork card here, she's going to get a thorn in there. It's a man. It's a king of swords. Okay. This is a secret. She's going to threaten to let loose of a secret of his. So this man knows of a secret. There it is. I just got goosebumps. I got the goosies. Now, in class practice last night, we looked at Speaker Mike Johnson, and we looked to see if he would be able to keep his seat. And we all got like stuck cards up at the top. So let's take another look at that. Hey, Denise, there's my smut sister. Sister of smut. Speaking of smut, MAGA Mike, is he gonna be able to keep his job? Is the secret coming out? What does his 2024 look like? How long is he? I think everything comes to a halt. He gets stopped right in his tracks. So maybe they've got this CR going. Maybe they've got this CR going through, I think it is March, right? Then there's something that just, I guess she's, oh, yeah. He's getting it from he's getting it from all sides. Oh, he doesn't feel large and in charge. His chariot's on its side. His car done fell over. Beep. It's got a flat tire or two, or a flat sphinx. Sorry, little Terrell humor there. Okay, he's okay. So Pootie's in this. There's money here. He already received. There's change coming. He's wobbling. He's wobbling. See, he gets cornered in that room with Jeffries, McConnell, Schumer, and he's like, oh yeah, whoo, he's getting picked apart. He's getting picked apart worse than the Scarecrow and Wizard of Oz. Look, these two figures aren't even facing each other. How can I do? How can I? There we go. They're like, he goes this way and then this way. I'm going to do this and then I'm going to do this. He's got no idea what he's doing. He is, listen, he'll be lucky if he gets the stuffing put back in him. Oh, yeah. End of chapter. Oh, I think he's hanging in there for a little bit, and then he's going for he's going for the money. So does he stay? He's seen okay here, but does he stay? Because why were we all getting those cards last night? Okay, does he stay in the speaker position all next? Let's just look at the next 6 months. 6 months. Speaker MAGA Mike Johnson. Next 6 months. Hey, Susie. He's wobbling. He didn't eat his weed. He's the change. He's all over the place. He's like, squirrel. Yeah, same thing. Not facing the same direction. He's going for the coins. I think this is Stefanik. Really breathing down his neck. Boy, this is hard. He's trying to come up with an idea, but he sweats at nighttime. He's making this mess himself. He wants to be the star, and I think he comes up with a false offer and he can't get anything done. So there's change coming. It's too much. And the Knight of Cups is more of a fanciful dude. You know, he never gets his hands dirty. It's like a false promise. And so I'm going back to somehow he just stalls. He gets stuck. Okay. Something changes. Yeah, Don Jr. says 45 thinking about Tucker Carlson. Okay, let's just go there since we're doing some gossip stuff too. All right. Would Donald Trump even consider picking? Would he pick Tucker Carlson for his vice president? Will he pick while he's running? Because he's going to be taken out. Will he pick Tucker Carlson to be his vice president? I think he wants a younger female. Does that surprise anyone? Why is this stuck? There's an ad stuck. Okay. Well, he wants a female. I don't think he likes, I think he's thought about Huckabee, but not quite, even though I'm not going there. I think Pootie wants him to pick someone else. Oh, he has talked to him about this. And this may be something that Don Jr.'s floated around more than Daddy. They've talked about it. Trump doesn't, he thinks Tucker's suffering too much. He doesn't think that that's a winning combo for him. It's someone else. But he will offer him a place in his kitty cabinet with his ankle monitor on. Okay, so same card. Lots of false nights going on in MAGA land. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so I want to ask about Princess Kate. We're going to take a look at Fani and the made-up charges between Jocelyn, Wade. Okay, we're going to look at that. Fani Willis. Well, last time we read on Fani Willis, she's going to get through this. Don't worry. There's some problems, but she's going to get through it. Don't worry. All right, but let's take a look on Princess Kate. Now, without even going into my intuitive mind, my rational mind is like, oh, why would you have to recover why would you have to be hospitalized for 2 weeks? And why would it take, you wouldn't be able to do anything to Easter? And there were these old procedures that we used to do when I worked in ICU well, not me, I mean, I didn't do them. They were called the Whipple. It's like a resection of the colon, and it's like, that's the old way when they had to, move things around. And I think Linda G mentioned that, and that's the only thing I could think of, because nothing else. I mean, listen, open heart surgery, you're up and standing the next day. You're only in there for 4 days. So it's got to be some sort of bowel or intestine thing. Surgeries won't do that. I mean, Steve Meyer says a lot of hospitals won't do that surgery anymore. All right. I can't control the ads, you guys. I can't. So I'm sorry. I did control that I want only moderate. I can say I want aggressive or moderate. Okay. So what's going on with her? I just want to know if she's going to be okay. All right. That's what I want to know. I have never felt that she was okay. I felt like she almost had the same issues that Diana had with the, I'm not going to say them. Okay. All right. Okay. So the sun is there, but she's mean to herself. Okay. So she has these inner demons. She's very, I feel like somebody may have been overly judgmental in her upbringing. Maybe her dad, or maybe someone else was mean to her. Maybe a bully said, she felt good about herself, and then the bully said something bad about her weight or something. Yeah, I get it, that it's family, and she was defensive, and it hurt, and she suffered. It was a man. That's all I'm going to say. All right. All right. So this is like a strict rule that she has to follow. The temperance card is mixing things together, blending things together. So you may have to bring two things together, bring two pieces together. Okay. And she's going to be on a certain medicine with this Page of Pentacles, and they don't want her kids jumping on her or getting around her too much without supervision. Okay, so there's something she has to drink. This is about fluids. There's, maybe she's on an NG tube or something, or feeding tube. I don't like this though. I want to know if she's going to be okay. I'm not getting that she's not going to be okay. There's going to be news coming out, with that page of ones. Does she come through the surgery okay? Does Princess Catherine come through the surgery okay? But I mean, that would, when it just, for that amount of time, I mean, I'm telling you, open heart that I worked at. I mean, you're standing up. They make you stand the next day by your chair, with your heart pillow up here so your sternum doesn't, but it's like, yeah, so she's doing what she's told, but I don't think she did what she was told. She has internal conflict and some internal demons. And, she gets penned up. She's going to have to change her routine. When this comes up with health, it's like the only way to break these chains of a pattern is to incorporate a new pattern, to do something different. There's a specific medicine here. 2 aces is the change of places. So they may put her like in a rehab wing, special princess wing. She does not want to do this. She isn't very good at following directions. I mean, I think she's going to do what she's supposed to do. She has to make a commitment to follow through with doing the aftercare correctly. So there's some issues. There's some problems here. I feel with this there's another little procedure that comes, so just stay tuned. Everybody send her this isn't the Tower card. It's just some confusion, or maybe not making a commitment to what's, the protocol. So, I mean, I saw her doing what she was supposed to do, but then now at the end, she's having an issue. So send her some BPs, you guys. Remember, it's most benevolent outcome for yourself, and BPs for other people, benevolent prayers. So say regular prayers, ask for angelic interventions to help her create a new pattern. All right. Okay. I got to look at MTG. Is someone taking her out? Someone, please. All right, MTG's future. She's going out soon. And someone saw another reader that said there was going to be an inside problem at one of the big financial groups like Fidelity or BlackRock, or the big companies that manage financial endeavors and 401ks. And so I think I'm going to take a look at that on Tuesday, because I don't have time to ask about each company today. There's a Edward Jones. There's a couple of other ones that I really want to look at. Okay, so she can't get anything done except get that thorn in there. And even that, she's got to get somebody else to help her put the thorn in MAGA Mike's side. Yeah, she is fighting herself. She can't get anything done here. I think Loomer is trolling her still, Laura Loomer. I think she's going to say she wants to spend some more time with family. She's got a dude. She's in all of her defense and fight tactics aren't working. She goes upside down in the hangman. All she does is chaos. Not captain, it's Queen Chaos. She's just, all she wants to do is, so she gets nothing done. She does not have success. And there's other people coming after her. So this is good. All right? Good. She has people coming after her job. All right. Donald Trump's health. I'm just going to ask about his health. I have my own feelings about what happened to his hand. I don't, if you look at something about opening, it doesn't get here where the sores were. I don't think it was blood. I think it was sores. And he could have had blisters from, he didn't have his golf glove on. Patricia Todd said somebody said that he doesn't golf that way. I looked at his picture where he wears his golf. Anyway, he could have, and then he could have slammed something. We got last night in class. He could have broke a glass or something. Okay, so that's not important. What is important is his health. He stumbled. He's rambling. Worse than I am. We don't wish anyone ill health. Trump's health. Nikki Haley says, "Oh, the U.S. hasn't been racist." What planet are you on? She's such a wicked little witch, and that's an insult to witches. Okay, even wicked ones. Maybe someone should pour a pail of water on her. Trump could, instead of pouring it on magnets. I feel like he went past a portal already, because the 10 of Pentacles is a gate card and the death card is over here. He lucked out. I think he avoided a you can change your life portal. And he has a recurrent, this is something that comes back from the past when we're asking about health. He's got medicine he needs to take. He may not be able to, he had to go, to the Melania mom thing. All right, so his habits are hurting him. He's under a lot of pressure to help Putin. Someone's going to try to help him. Someone's trying to school him on what he needs to do. No bueno. No mouse, no bueno. This doctor's right up here. We're going to hear. Someone trails him and finds that he has to go to the doctor again. This is, and this is the McSniffy card, because there's flurries in there, and I'm not talking about their coffee. I'm talking about snow, and you know what I'm talking about. His habits of sniffies lands him that he's already had a problem. I don't know how he escaped this, but he did. Listen, that's a portal right there. This is a portal with the gate and the Kabbalah, right? It's a gate card. You can look it up if you're studying tarot. I encourage you to look up gate cards. Yeah, this is something that's repetitive. He goes back into it and it lands him right into the, okay, so is this soon? Now, this is, what day are we? We're entering, we're entering the new set, Aquarius. Cap, Aquarius, he's already had a problem with this. Okay, so does this happen quick? Does Trump's health take him down quickly? It could be the things that make you speed up. All right, does Trump have a health problem taking him down quickly. Excuse me. Cardiovascular. The pill. What are these kids doing around him? Maybe John Jr. gives him something. The kid to the father. He tries to move forward. He doesn't want to make changes. He's resistant to change. He does not want to make change. He stands on the staff, leaning on excuses or leaning on past problems, saying, I have to do this because of this. I have so many trials I have to go to. I have to get up. I've got to go to primaries. I've got to go to rallies. I've got to be there. Then, he's making all kinds of excuses. I have to beat Biden. Okay, no, listen, this is probably already happening. I don't know where he is today. Does anyone know where he is today? He's going to be MIA. They're telling him, you've got to rest. You have to do this. We have to do that. And change is coming. All right. It isn't the tower, but he has a change coming where he has to rest. So you'll hear about that. All right. Now, Netanyahu is a really horrible person. We got really bad cards on him, and I haven't read on him recently. I just want to know, he and Biden spoke today President Biden spoke today for the first time in a long time, and Biden said to him, there's going to be a two-state solution, and Netanyahu said no. So now they're saying in Israel that Netanyahu that Netanyahu is being a Yahoo and told Biden no, his ally no. So I feel like this is going to be part of the situation that takes. All right, so we're going to do some quick readings here these last 15 minutes. So Netanyahu, does he have to leave office soon? Will he leave office soon? What happens to him? Is he on his way out? Is Netanyahu on his way out? Matt Gaetz is broke. MTG can't get anything done. Someone's coming after her. Trump has to go lay down, infirmary. Okay, so people are saying, well, we had to wait until, things were more balanced. But other people do want to some people want the perimeter, a line in the sand with two states, and some people don't. So this is really difficult. Okay, there are people gathering right now as we speak to say, okay, what's the plan? For entertainment purposes only. How do we remove this person? And this is how we complete this task. This is how we implement this task. Because he is power hungry. They're looking at how to do this. Okay. And so this is soon. It's soon. Okay. They're together figuring this out right now. Okay. So that's it. Yes. All right. Now, there's been protesters, buku protesters in Russia with Putin. Ooh, 468. You guys hit that like button. Help a girl out. Oh, and just to remind you, I'm starting the new prayer box. So after the live, if you want to put a prayer in for someone in the Move Mountain prayer box, put it in the comments, not in the live chat, please. You can just put their first name and the initial of the last name and what the, okay. All right, Putin's protesters grow the strength. Their strength in numbers. They're figuring it out. Quite a few people got arrested. However, I have a very distinct, clear feeling that the guards and the police are going to go along with the people. They're going to end up supporting the people. It's just going to take a few more people. So I feel like we're really getting close to this. All right. Putin. Is the end of his reign coming soon? Oh, thanks, Miss Foggy. Thumbs up. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Okay. There's just enough. He's trying to give the public just enough to keep them hanging on. Like if you're dating, if you're doing a romance meeting and you get this card, someone's stringing you along with some breadcrumbs or some carrot. This isn't, carrot on a fishing pole. All right. Okay, the people, they don't get enough. They don't have enough money. They're starting to feel stabbed in the back for entertainment purposes only. They feel like this is no good. They've been betrayed. They don't get enough for what they've given. Putin thinks he can survive this. He thinks he can calm them down. Maybe he tries to give them some breadcrumbs. There's people here that are already splitting. Younger people want something different. They've got their eye on a different prize, right? Younger people. Woohoo! The littles and their TikToks. I'm going to try to get on TikTok. I've got to try to. Okay. Their defense, they're willing to fight. They're getting together. They're done with his false promises. Okay. He's in big trouble. He's coming up against a force that he hasn't experienced before. The front of united people that he has never experienced before, and they feel like he's lied to them, and they want him out. They want him out. So he's going to try to string them along. Like, I'm going to give you this. I'm going to make it better for the Russian citizens. And then it's like, this is all lies. Lies, 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 lies. So he's in trouble. And they're going to see him for who he is. So this is in the works. Maybe this year is the year. This is the year. We see the Matt Gaetz going somewhere else, Foodie going somewhere else. Netanyahu, Queen of Swords, Queen of Justice, is bringing her sword down. Who else was there? Oh, Hunter Biden agreed to closed-door deposition before the Republicans. How will he do with this? It's supposed to be February 28th. I don't like that date for him. I don't like that date. Let's see. Okay, how will he do? I haven't even looked at the astrology or the influences around that. I just don't like that date for him. Hunter Biden has agreed to closed-door testimony before Republican How will he do? Hey, Buka. Okay. So if you're just joining us, Trump is going to have to lay down. He's been trying to, okay, Hunter Biden's trying to stave this off. He's been like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, but I might as well just cut through the crap and get this over with. He's got to center, regroup, reboot, eat his Wheaties, defense, keep his immune system up. All right. They're going to try to come at him. Ooh, they are ugly. Okay. Ooh, it's going to be nasty. All right. But everyone else there will see that he tries to make some sort of offer. He brings papers, evidence. And then he makes a choice. He already made a choice. So he's in control of this, because if you have the lover's card as the outcome, you are making the decision. So you're in the seat of control, right? So does he do well? He's not going to divulge everything. So does he? I think he does all right. And then he'll like make a choice on what type of, I mean, he has charges that he's facing. The decision maybe is just pick the date, but I'll pay this by this or this. But I think he's okay. All right. I think he's okay. I'm just going to stick with that. Okay. Hunter, Netanyahu, Kate, Princess Kate, Pootie. Supreme Court. Oh, Fani Willis. Fani, gossip. Okay. Jocelyn Wade, special prosecutor's ex-wife to be. I mean, they started their divorce 2 years ago, right? But all of a sudden, and it was uncontested, she had been with somebody else, and then this Michael Roman, who's the co-defendant in the RICO, and got together with Jocelyn Wade, and there could be obstruction charges for them because they both filed on the same day. How dumb. MAGA is dumb. They're just dumb. They both filed to unseal the evidence or unseal the case. There's no evidence because it was uncontested. So I want to know, is she in trouble? Fani Willis is going to be okay. Let's ask, how am I doing? All right. Okay. Jocelyn Wade, special prosecutor's ex-wife. Is she in trouble for starting this up with Mike Roman? Midas Touch did a really good video on this, you guys. If you haven't seen or you don't know what I'm talking about, go in their video bank for today. It was Popak. All right. She acquiesced to him. The whole of the toto. Okay. In her not good sense. Like, all right, yeah, there's the deal. Shedding light on the dates, which we have, how they helped each other out. Oh, yeah, she thought she was going to get money for this. She thought, okay, this gets This comes to an end. She's going to have to end it. Coming up with the death card is like trying to go straight when there's a curve in the road. You have to curve. She's in trouble. This ends. She thinks she was going to get away with something, so did Roman, and they thought they could outsmart their opponent. She bit off more than she could chew. Here's the announcement. Here's the change. She's in trouble. She has to fix this. They may say, you come out and you make this announcement and you tell what happened, you get a lollipop. She gets something. Anyway, she's in trouble. She's in big trouble. The light will shine on it, and she has to come out and make an announcement, or make an announcement to Judge McAfee or whoever. Now let's look real quick. Please hit the like button, you guys. Thank you, Patricia. Subscribe if you're new here. I'm trying to make it to 12. Okay. Fani Willis. You brave soul. You strong, brave, smart soul. How are you going to do? They tried to say she had an affair with some gang member that she defended. Then they tried to get her out, and Governor Kemp vetoed that. Then they tried to get her out a new way. This is just more of the same, right? Fani Willis. How's she going to do? They're saying there could be some monies that might not have been spent in the best way possible. However, I don't think that's going to upend the case. Whoop, Lord. What goes to the floor comes in the door. There's a lot of speculation. So we have to let, I call this the fish in the tank card. Because, when fish fight, they kick up all the silt, right? And you can't see who lost a fin or who got bit until the silt settles down. So this is like there's a whole bunch of speculation. There'll be a whole bunch of gossip about this. Don't believe everything you hear. That's why those clouds are all billowed up behind that character. And someone was spying and lying. Fani Willis. How's she going to do? All right, let's stop there. Hey, Marby. All right. Smart, beautiful, strong. She didn't think what she was doing was causing a problem. That may be a little bit of an issue. Okay. I feel like she's well versed with the rules. There may be a little bit of a money thing. This could have been done just to pause and prolong and throw a cog in the wheel, right? They're throwing cogs. And then they're throwing a party. This means she's tied up in her mind, but she can move forward. She's just going to take steps. She's there. May have knocked her off her balance a little bit. Defending herself. I think it affected her emotionally and her hopes and her fears. But she's fine. She's fine and divine. Her chariot is upright. She doesn't have flat tires or flat sphinxes. I made a reference to that earlier in the video. All right. She's fine. You guys, don't worry about her. McAfee's not going to just don't worry about her. She's fine. Okay. Just don't pay attention. Wait till the silt settles. Now, what do you and I need to know for this weekend? Because we got the Tower card this morning on the Way of Positive Change Facebook and Instagram card of the day. What does that mean? When that popped up, I was like, we got the 10 of Cups yesterday. How did we go from domestic bliss to boom? And don't worry about the Supreme Court giving him 45 immunity, because if they do, just like Netanyahu tried to take out their Supreme Court or overrule their courts, 45 will do it to them too. Do you think Kavanaugh and Coney Barrett and Clarence Thomas want to lose their jobs? No, they don't. So they can't. Give him that. So we need to just reboot spiritually. Okay, what do you and I need to know? Guides and angels. We need all the MBOs and BPs and archangel interventions and help that we can get. We need to be strong. We need to pat ourselves on the back and remember that we've done really great things. And remember, you guys, any act of kindness is a healing. It sends the endorphins and helps you, it's longevity. It helps you live longer. So do your gratitude list, because you get more goodies when you give thanks. Write them down, then say them out loud. Put them in a special, beautiful place. You and I need to know this weekend. Lots of good football games, right? Are the Bucks playing the Lions? My whole family's from Michigan. Well, almost. But I mean, I'm in Florida. All right. Okay. You will have to use some strategic thinking. Don't be hard on yourself. Get out of your head. Take baby steps towards your goal. Don't try to take shortcuts when you need to do the work you need to do. Watch your shortcuts. And try to go through with your promises, follow through with your promises and commitments. You may feel like running away or ghosting someone, like ghosting card, but it's on its side. So it's like you may feel like you want to get out of something or don't want to do something, but you're going to need to sort of follow through. Don't overthink it. You could go into analysis paralysis. So just take baby steps towards your goal. You can do it. You can do it. Maybe the tower pushes you out of your comfort zone. You just need to get up early, get your spiritual reboot on. You have to do something a little different. It's going to require you to do some work. You may try to get out of doing some work that needs your undivided attention. Okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Oh, man. Is this just delays? Good gravy. Okay. The sword of truth. Okay, so there's things we got to do. If you get up early and you ground and you wear your matching shoes and you do your good defense of vitamin C and immuno boosts, and you get up early, you get a start, you can do it. Other people may say something that may make your thinking rigid, or you feel like you got to do something in a regimented way. It's like, ease up. You got some stuff to do. You might have to follow a schedule, but then you can have some fun with some other with some of your people or your tribe. Good gravy. This is too strict. There could be some sort of ruling that comes up too. We could hear of some sort. I know it's the weekend, but there could be some sort of big heavy duty ruling that comes up here. And you do need to take care of yourself. Take care of your health, because the doctor's up at the top. but this is almost like your to-do list could be too regimented. You've got to pull through with something here, but then let's try to balance out the rest of the weekend. Okay, so we get the work done that needs our undivided attention, and we show up where we need to show up, and then we help some others, but we have to have some play in here. This is very out of balance. Okay, all right. So much love to you. All right, leave your prayers in the comments below, not in the live chat. If you want me to put you in the Move a Mountain prayer box, there's readings available this coming week, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, Patricia.